and welcome to this new episode about Ace Studio. In this episode, we will create a male voice. So, let's go immediately to create this voice in Ace Studio. In the previous video, we saw how to draw a vocal part. If you remember, there was this small example that I created. Let me play it again in case you missed the video. This time we're going to see how to actually modify the voice itself. How do I do that? I simply double click on the voice selection and it opens up. I'll place it right in the center so you can see it. The voice browser. If I go and press the plus button, here it opens up the list of all the available voices. So I can also create voice blends. Very interesting ones. For example, I'm going to add Rebecca, but then I can mix the amount of Elira and Rebecca. For example, let's listen.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
You want to buy a studio? Yes? So go to the link in the description and you can get a 5% special discount on the first purchase. This will help the channel to grow. Yes, so thank you. You can hear that Rebecca has a voice that's much more powerful than Elira's. For the example I created, Elira's voice was much more suitable and I chose it on purpose. Let's do the opposite. Let's give Elira 100% and maybe Rebecca 50%.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
This would add a bit of reinforcement, but I could also go down to 30%.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
You can hear that this gives me a voice that's a little fuller, compared to Elira alone, which I'll let you hear again.
My voice,
Elira's voice is very delicate, very beautiful, by the way. I add this 30% of Rebecca, and now I have a voice that's a little stronger. Now let's do another example. I'm going to copy this MIDI part using Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. We can either lower it by an octave, because here we've reached an E. If we want a tenor voice, we can simply select everything. So, Command A. Let's take the first note, which is this one. Let's do an experiment. I'm going to reopen the first voice as well, and I'm going to lower this octave a little. This wasn't planned for the video, but it's turning out pretty well. So let's listen.
my voice, can you sing with me too?
Just out of curiosity, we'll also make videos specifically about harmonization, which interests me a lot. Let's get back to today's video, because today I wanted you to hear a male voice. I've already tried Drex many times. I'm going to remove Rebecca, and now we have Drex's voice, which I'll set to 100%.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
Or maybe let's listen to Maximus. This is a little trick that I learned to work faster. I load several voices and then I switch between them.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
Okay? Maybe I'll load another voice as well. Another male voice. Ele.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
Okay, I liked maybe Maximus a little more. But that's personal taste, of course.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
It's not like here as well. I can obviously do some blending. Let's try maybe 50% Drex and 20%, or 25% Ale. I don't mind this at all.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
Now, since it's a male voice, I want to change the way it sings a little. I'd add a bit more chest overall, like this. And let's hear what happens.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
I'm also going to work a little on the power.
My voice, can you sing with me too?
I'd like to remove the softness that I added before, so I'll delete it, because otherwise I can see that the softness tends to overpower the chest and the power. And I'd also remove the breath for a moment. For anyone who missed the previous video, this softness and this breath are inherited from the track above.
Can you sing with me too?
If I wanted to add a bit of softness toward the end,
my voice,
let's give it a little more softness and also a bit of breathiness at the end of the note. Let's see what happens.
my voice,
Yes, I like it better because it closes the note more naturally. Let's try adding some vibrato on my right at the beginning. I'd really like it to start with a nice vibrato.
my voice,
Nice.
my voice.
Very good. Let's wrap up this video. Maybe let's make them sing together. Elira, which we had before, Elira and Rebecca, if you remember, where we had that voice blend. Let's have these two parts.
My voice,
Sing together. I'll turn off the metronome so you can hear the final result.
voice, can you sing with me too?
As I showed earlier, we can also mix. For example, maybe I want more of the male voice and less of the female voice.
My voice,
Well, that's a little too low. There we go, a little more.
my voice, can you sing with me too?
Very good. You like this almost free course about Studio? Yes, so subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you don't miss any episode and you help the channel to grow. Thank you guys. So this is the episode 5. In the next episode, the episode 6, we speak about the unison mode, how to create a choir in Ace Studio. So remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any episode. Thank you and at the next video. Bye!